5280 Sports Network, good morning. It is your Morning Minute on a Wednesday. Welcome to it. Nate Lundy, Shawn Drotar. Appreciate you being here. Shawn, the big news yesterday from Rebecca Lopez at WFAA Television in Dallas, who covers the police beat down there, saying that her sources have said that they are done with the investigation with Aqib Talib, that they found his statement of having been shot to be unfounded, that he actually shot himself. Case closed, no charges. What happens from here?
Well, this is the result that we expected. This is the findings that were expected in Denver and all around. It appeared that this was going to be the case. But now, with the legal part of it closed, I guess it frees Roger Goodell up to act if he wishes to do so. And you have some very interesting ideas on how that might go down, Nate.
Yeah, I do. I actually believe that what will happen is this is not going to be a punishment and then appeal. I think that they will essentially get together, come up with a solution, and agree to it ahead of time so that it doesn't get dragged out any further. I don't believe that Roger Goodell wants to have a case that involves guns and one of his players to be dragged out, to be in the media, to be talked about any more than it already has been. And so I believe they're actually going to probably get together and say, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fine you this. We're going to suspend you this many games. I think it'll be 2, and case closed and be done. And if you're Talib, take it. Take it and be done, and realize that because you've got a file in the office in New York, Aqib. I mean, you've had problems before, okay? And I don't think you want to see this dragged out any further. I think if it's only 2 games, Talib should walk away and feel like he got off with exactly a reasonable punishment without it being any worse, because the league could give him 6 or 8 games. If it's 2, be happy.
Yeah, it's not to Aqib Talib's advantage to try to have more of his history dragged up into these sort of conversation. They'd like to get this out of the way, and so would the Broncos. Fortunately, while Aqib Talib is a massive piece of what they're doing, and he would be missed, the Broncos do have depth in Bradley Roby, in Kayvon Webster. You'd think for at least a couple weeks they'd be able to withstand his absence.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if it's possible, can we build the Donald Trump-esque wall around the state of Texas and keep Aqib Talib from going back during the off-season? I would appreciate that. So we get that news out of the Broncos camp yesterday with the punishment for him. Also, the team back to work today, Wednesday, as they prepare for the Falcons coming to town. Shawn, I believe that ever since February 2nd, 2014, this is what John Elway has been building for. Atlanta comes in with a high-powered offense going up against his defense, exactly what Peyton Manning and the team faced in New Jersey against the Seahawks. This is a chance for them to show that all of the building they've been doing is going to pay off, because it's all been building to this. Now they're on the flip side.
Yeah, it really is through the looking glass. The Broncos were that team. They were the Falcons, and they realized that it's not enough to get it done. Too many things have to go right. I've likened it to a sports car that's got all the gizmos and gadgets, but if one of them messes up, now all of a sudden your car's not working. So the Broncos flipped the script, borrowed the page from the Seahawks, and I think it's going to pay off. Nate, I'm more confident about this game against the Falcons than I was against their game against the Buccaneers.
Your Morning Minute on a Wednesday. We bring it to you every weekday morning. For Shawn, I'm Nate. See ya.